In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on May 31st, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Angels versus Cleveland Guardians. The Los Angeles Angels will be visiting the Cleveland Guardians at Progressive Field on Saturday afternoon. The Angels have been struggling this season and are not a team I'm confident backing on most nights. Their starter, Kyle Hendricks, has seen his performance decline significantly compared to his days with the Cubs. This season, Hendricks carries a 5.23 earned run average and a 1.26 WHIP overall, and he's been especially vulnerable on the road, posting a 6.37 earned run average and allowing a .265 batting average in 29.2 innings away from home. In his last start, Hendricks gave up 3 runs on 7 hits and appeared to be in trouble throughout the game. The Guardians, meanwhile, are looking to bounce back with a feel-good win. Slade Cecconi has been solid in his limited innings this year, allowing just 4 runs on 10 hits through 11 innings pitched. In his most recent outing, Cecconi gave up only 1 run on 5 hits, showing signs of improvement and better command. The Guardians are clearly the better team in this matchup, and they have the better pitcher on the mound. Cleveland's offense isn't built around power hitting, but their ability to string together hits and apply pressure on opposing defenses should give them an advantage against a contact-dependent pitcher like Hendricks. Key players like Jose Ramirez and Steven Kwan, both hitting over .300, consistently set the tone at the top of the lineup. On the mound, Cecconi has a 3.27 earned run average through 2 starts this season and looks more comfortable and in control than earlier in his career. The Angels rely heavily on the long ball, but if Cecconi can keep the ball down and avoid mistakes, he has a good chance to pitch deep into the game. Cleveland's bullpen is deeper and more reliable than Los Angeles, and their defense also holds an edge. Overall, the Guardians look well positioned to win this game. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Given the pitching matchup and team strengths, Cleveland is the smart play for Saturday's game. Hendricks' struggles on the road and tendency to allow hard contact put the Angels at a disadvantage. Meanwhile, the Guardians' offense, led by consistent hitters and supported by a solid bullpen and defense, should be able to capitalize. The Angels' lineup depends heavily on home runs, but with Cecconi pitching well and keeping the ball low, the scoring may be limited. This sets the stage for a lower scoring game, making the under on the projected total a sensible choice. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus New York Mets. The Colorado Rockies, with a dismal 9-47 record, will continue their 3-game National League Series against the New York Mets on Saturday afternoon. The Rockies have been historically poor this season, ranking last in pitching staff earned run average at 5.55, and showing a significant vulnerability to the long ball. Their road struggles are stark, with just a 3-26 record away from Coors Field following Friday's loss, underscoring their difficulties playing outside their home park. The Mets will send Kodai Senga to the mound, a pitcher who has been outstanding this year with a 1.46 earned run average and just 9 earned runs allowed in 55.2 innings pitched. Facing a Rockies lineup that is arguably the weakest he has encountered all season, Senga is expected to deliver another quality start, especially at home. Given the Rockies' ongoing struggles and the Mets' superior talent and pitching, backing New York to win and cover the spread as favorites is a strong play. The Mets should comfortably lead this game by multiple runs well into the late innings. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. For bettors considering the over/under, the key question is whether the Mets offense can score enough runs to offset what should be another dominant performance from Senga. Citi Field is known as a pitcher-friendly park, ranking with the 5th lowest park factor in MLB over the last 3 years, and the Mets have struggled to generate runs in May. Key hitters like Juan Soto have cooled off, slashing just .215, .339, and .419 for the month, while Pete Alonso's power has dipped as well, with 4 home runs and a .700 .300 OPS in May compared to a scorching 1.167 OPS in April. The first game of the series landed on the under, and the Mets hold a 10-17-2 record against the total this season. Given these factors, the trend points toward another low-scoring game on Saturday. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Houston Astros. The Tampa Bay Rays will be visiting the Houston Astros at Dakin Park on Saturday afternoon for the continuation of their American League Series. Rays starter Zach Littell has had a rough April but has turned things around in May, posting a solid 2.95 earned run average over his last 6 starts. He was decent against Houston last week, and the Astros have managed just 20 hits and 68 at-bats against him, including 4 doubles and 2 home runs. On the other side, Houston will start Colton Gordon, who will face a Rays lineup that has been crushing left-handed pitching recently, boasting a 1.057 OPS and a 206 WRC+ over the last 10 days in 89 plate appearances. The Rays bullpen has also been outstanding during that stretch, posting a 1.71 earned run average and 1.03 WHIP, while the Astros bullpen has struggled with a 5.24 earned run average and 1.49 WHIP. Although Framber Valdez stifled the Rays on Friday, Gordon is not at Valdez's level, and with Little rolling and the bullpen edge favoring Tampa Bay, the Rays look well positioned to pull off a win here. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to scoring, both teams have leaned toward the under in recent games. 4 of the Rays' last 5 games have gone under the total, and the Astros have seen the under hit in 3 of their last 5 games. Both teams boast strong pitching staffs, and the posted total of 8.5 runs feels a bit high given their recent performances. The under has hit in 53.1% of the Rays games and 50% of the Astros games this season. Considering both offenses have struggled to score consistently, a low-scoring game seems likely on Saturday. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Miami Marlins. The San Francisco Giants will be visiting Lone Depot Park on Saturday afternoon to face the Miami Marlins in the second game of their 3-game National League Series. The Giants have lost 4 of their last 6 games, while the Marlins have split their last 6 contests. Despite recent struggles, San Francisco holds the edge here, largely due to their offensive success against right-handed pitching and Miami starter Edward Cabrera's shaky performances at home. Cabrera has given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts at Lone Depot Park, and Miami's bullpen ranks near the bottom of the league, making it difficult for them to contain the Giants' offense. On the mound for San Francisco is Robbie Ray, who has been dominant this season. Ray is 4-0 with a 3.55 earned run average and has held opposing hitters to a .183 batting average against in 25.1 innings across 5 road starts. Meanwhile, Cabrera has struggled at home, sporting a 5.33 earned run average and 1.38 WHIP in 25.1 innings over 5 starts. The Giants' bullpen is the best in baseball with a 2.48 earned run average, while Miami's relief corps ranks 25th with a 4.8 earned run average. San Francisco has won 6 of the last 10 games against Miami, further supporting their advantage in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have leaned toward the under in recent games. The Giants have played under the total in their last 6 games, while the Marlins have done so in 3 of their last 5. San Francisco averages 4.32 runs per game but has scored just 1.67 runs per game over their last 3. They are hitting .236 against right-handed pitching and face a starter who has given up 5 runs in 3 games against them. Miami averages 4.24 runs per game and has averaged 6.33 runs in their last 3 games, batting .248 against lefties. However, they face a pitcher who has allowed just 2 runs in his last 2 road starts and 5 runs in his last 3 against them. Both lineups have struggled recently, with Miami ranked 10th in team OPS over the last 5 games and San Francisco near the bottom at 28th. Neither team has been drawing many walks, with San Francisco 12th overall with 195 walks and Miami 23rd with 165. The under has hit in 7 of the last 10 meetings between these clubs. Given these trends and pitching matchups, expect another low-scoring game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Kansas City Royals. The Detroit Tigers will face the Kansas City Royals on Saturday afternoon in the second game of their three-game series at Kauffman Stadium. The Tigers have been dominant against the Royals recently, winning 6 of their last 7 matchups overall and sweeping the last 3 games in Kansas City. Detroit's pitching staff has been especially effective, limiting the Royals to 2 runs or fewer in 2 of their last 3 games at Kauffman Stadium and posting a 2.87 earned run average across their previous 10 meetings with Kansas City. The Tigers have also excelled on the road this season, winning 57.1% of their away games and capturing their last 4 road series, including a sweep of the Rockies in Colorado. Meanwhile, the Royals have struggled at home, losing their last 3 series at Kauffman Stadium. Detroit's pitchers have been stingy recently, holding opponents to 3 runs or fewer in 4 consecutive contests, including a shutout against the Guardians last week. This game features a rematch of starting pitchers Tarek Skubal for Detroit and Michael Wacha for Kansas City, who previously faced off in April. Both pitchers exited after 5 innings in that matchup, allowing 7 hits and 2 runs apiece. However, the edge now clearly favors Skubal, who is coming off a dominant complete game shutout with 13 strikeouts against the Guardians. Skubal has won each of his last 5 starts, with the Tigers providing strong run support, scoring 27 runs during that span. Wacha, on the other hand, has struggled to get much run support, with 2 runs or fewer scored for him in 3 of his last 5 starts. Expect the Tigers to continue their dominance and extend their division lead over the Royals. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to scoring trends, 5 of the last 6 games between these teams have gone under the run total, with only 10 runs scored in the last 2 games at Kauffman Stadium. Detroit's pitching staff has held the Royals to 3 runs or fewer in 5 of their previous 6 meetings. Both teams rank among the top in multiple pitching categories, including earned run average, with the Royals currently second in the league at 3.07. The Tigers have pushed or gone under the total in 4 of their last 6 road games and scored just 6 runs in their recent 3-game series against the Guardians. All 3 of those series games went under the total, with none exceeding 7 runs. Detroit has gone under the total in 5 of their last 6 games overall. These trends point strongly to a lower scoring affair on Saturday in Kansas City. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.